Here is a summary of Uber Q4 2025 earnings call transcript, designed for clarity and readability when spoken. Introduction: We're here today to discuss Uber's performance for the fourth quarter and full year 2025. The call features CEO DaraKhosrowshahi, CFO Prashanth Mahendra-Rajah, and incoming CFO Balaji Krishnamurthy. Uber continues to leverage both GAAP and non-GAAP financial measures, with detailed reconciliations available in their press release and filings. CEO's opening remarks: DaraKhosrowshahi. Dara kicked off by highlighting an exceptionally strong Q4 and a robust full year 2025. He noted a significant acceleration in trips, reaching a 15 billion annual run rate, and an expanding user base to over 200 million monthly active users. This healthy growth translated into impressive financial outputs. Gross bookings, up 22% year-on-year for Q4. Full year 2025 gross bookings achieved over 20% growth for the fifth consecutive year. Adjusted EBITDA, a strong $8.7 billion, up 35%. Free cash flow, a phenomenal $9.8 billion, up 42%. Dara expressed confidence in Uber's momentum entering 2026, citing a scaled, profitable platform and a clear operating framework for durable growth. This allows for targeted, growth-oriented investments aligned with their 6 strategic focus areas. Autonomous vehicles, AVs. A key strategic area is autonomous vehicles. Uber sees AVs as a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity, amplifying their platform strengths, global scale, demand density, marketplace technology, and operational experience. They acknowledge ongoing discussions about the short and long-term implications of autonomy. Detailed views and their approach are available in their prepared remarks and supplemental slides. CFO transition: Dara announced that CFO Prashanth Mahendra-Rajah will be stepping down on February 16. He thanked Prashanth for his significant contributions, including achieving investment-grade status and spearheading share repurchase programs. He then expressed his excitement for Balaji Krishnamurthy to step into the CFO role, praising his deep understanding of the business and strategic acumen. CFO's remarks: Prashanth Mahendra-Rajah. Prashanth echoed Dara's sentiments, expressing pride in Uber's achievements, including phenomenal growth at scale, investment-grade status, and significant cash returns to shareholders. He also shared his personal reasons for departing, citing a new opportunity to serve America, and assured a seamless transition. Incoming CFO's remarks: Balaji Krishnamurthy. Balaji expressed his honor in taking on the CFO role at this pivotal time. He highlighted the strong foundation Uber has built, an accelerating core business, a large and active user and merchant base, growing cash flows for strategic investment, and world-class talent. He's eager to work with the team to solidify Uber's position as a lasting, generational company. Key financial metrics and highlights: Q4 2025 and full year 2025. Gross bookings, up 22% year-on-year in Q4. Full year 2025 saw over 20% growth for the fifth consecutive year. Monthly active users, MAUs, grew to over 200 million. Adjusted EBITDA, $8.7 billion, up 35% for the full year. Free cash flow, $9.8 billion, up 42% for the full year. MAPC, monthly active platform consumers, growth, stepped up from 14% to 18% year-on-year by the end of 2025. Uber One membership, continued strong growth, up 55% year-on-year, with over 46 million members now contributing significantly to gross bookings. Advertising business, exceeding expectations, with delivery advertising penetration surpassing the prior 2% target. Enterprise growth is particularly strong, with nascent but promising opportunities in grocery and retail. Delivery growth, accelerating to multi-year highs, driven by increased selection, expansion into less dense areas, new products like grocery, strong membership adoption, and international market launches. Management's forecasts and future outlook. Durable growth. Uber anticipates continued durable growth based on a scaled and profitable platform and a clear operating framework. Targeted investments. They will continue making targeted, growth-oriented investments in 6 strategic areas. AV expansion, aiming to be in 15 cities with avenue deployments by the end of 2026, with plans for further expansion. U.S. acceleration, confidence in the U.S. business accelerating due to consistent pricing, insurance reform leading to cost savings, and a strong barbell strategy, with growth at both the low and high ends of their product offerings. Expansion into sparser markets is also a key growth driver. Capital allocation, prioritizing reinvestment in the core business, advancing the AV strategy, and evaluating selective M&A. This is balanced with returning significant cash to shareholders through continued aggressive share repurchases. They reiterate their ability to do both investment and capital returns. Delivery outlook. Expect continued growth driven by selection, expansion into less dense markets, new products like grocery, membership growth, and international market launches. Significant risk factors. While not explicitly detailed as risks in the provided transcript, several factors were discussed that could impact future performance, including competitive landscape, particularly in the AV space, with multiple players developing technology. Regulatory hurdles for AV deployment and other operations. OEM production ramp-up, the speed at which original equipment manufacturers can produce AV-ready vehicles. Capital intensity of AVs. While Uber aims for capital efficiency, significant investment is still required. Macroeconomic conditions. Although not detailed, this is an inherent factor for any global business. Lowlights. No explicit lowlights were presented in this transcript. The tone was overwhelmingly positive, focusing on strong performance and future growth opportunities. Most important statements from CEO and CFO DaraKhosrowshahi, CEO on Q4/full year performance. Q4 was another great quarter for Uber. Trips on our platform accelerated again to a 15 billion annual run rate. We generated $8.7 billion in adjusted EBITDA, up 35%, and a phenomenal $9.8 billion in free cash flow, up 42%. On AV opportunity. AVs amplify the fundamental strengths of our platform: global scale, deep demand density, sophisticated marketplace technology. And we're more convinced than ever that AVs will unlock a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity for Uber. On U.S. business acceleration. We feel confident in our core business accelerating in the U.S. There is also our barbell strategy impacting opportunities here. And our expansion into sparser markets, which grow as much as 1.5x faster than dense markets, is also an important area for us. On capital allocation. This is not a trade-off for us. We're able to do all of these things in parallel. We can invest appropriately as it relates to growth. At the same time, we will continue to reduce the share count because ultimately, all of us are shareholders, and we think right now the opportunity to buy back shares is pretty great. Prashanth Mahendra-Rajah, CFO on personal departure. A new opportunity presented itself where I could serve America and give back to the country that has given me and my family so much. On Uber's future. Uber is a once-in-a-generation company. It's a dynamic, fast-moving, and innovative place, and I have loved every moment of my time here, and I am extremely bullish about its future. Balaji Krishnamurthy, incoming CFO on his new role. It's an honor to step into this role at this moment. I'm lucky to be building from such a strong base and accelerating core business supported by a huge and increasingly active consumer, owner, and merchant base, large and growing cash flows. On Uber's position. I look forward to working with Dara, the management team, our board, and with all of you to solidify Uber's position as a once-in-a-generation company that stands the test of time. This concludes the summary of Uber's Q4 2025 earnings call.